And welcome to Game Week 9. It's finally here. Oh man, international break was annoying, right? But yeah, anyway, as always, I've got the live chat running on the side of the video. It should be over to the right here. So yeah, you can get involved on the live chat as well. Now, for people, I did do a preview last night as well, where I did tease my triple captain choice for this week. Well, I'm going to be revealing all in a second. Eagle-eyed people amongst you would have actually seen that I did accidentally reveal who I'm going to pick as triple captain in my preview video. So I don't know if anyone's kind of got that open to the side and can watch that, then yeah, you'll actually spot who I had, but I will reveal all in a second. So yeah, I do have kind of a mystery element to it. Was going to have a little bit of fun with that to try and maybe get some debate going about who I should pick and maybe get you guys kind of just talking about, yeah, who to have as triple captain. So yeah. I'll reveal it all in a second, but to kick us off, I just wanted to do a quick update on my league. So just to give you guys, whoever's joined up to this league as well, just to give you kind of summary of the top 10. I think this is kind of what we'll do at the start of most of these streams. And hopefully if the guy who is top of the league is watching, then maybe they can get involved and either tweet me their team or post some of their thoughts and feelings about the game week in the live chat. That would be quite cool. But yeah, so Mark Elias is the top of the pile at the moment with Lord of the Ings. So maybe that team name actually cropped Danny Ings. Unlucky for some, but yeah. First one over 500 points in my league, so very nice effort. And obviously, yeah, guys, if you're in that top 10, then I congratulate you because that is some achievement to get that many points already. But yeah, Mark has actually been kind enough to tweet me his team, so I can actually feature that for you all, so you can see how the guy who is top of my league is shaping up for this week. So there you are. There's Mark's team who tweeted me. Obviously taking a hit, as I assume that most people will do this week. Now I have taken an 8-point hit, so I've transferred in 3 players. And Mark has, taken a hit as well to get rid of Aguero, who is crocked. So yeah, Mark doesn't actually state who he brought in. So I don't know if Mark is on the chat, then maybe he can actually get in, jump on, and explain who he actually brought in. But he's gone for Pella as captain. I think Bonnie definitely is. I think that's the replacement actually. So yeah, Bonnie, interesting one to debate, guys. If you think Bonnie is going to start, then put that in the live chat. I don't know. I mean, I'm not privy to Pellegrini's decisions, but I wish I was. But I mean, it should be a safe choice if he plays. I know City obviously have got a few other injuries with Silva out, Kolarov out, but yeah, you've been shrewd enough there, Mark, to bring in Company as well. So yeah, Company's back this week. So yeah, pretty much nailed on for a clean sheet, right? I think City. But just will the lack of Silva and Aguero hurt them? I don't see anything other than a big City win this week again. But yeah, we'll just see how much the international, how those games actually took their toll. Obviously, you got Walcott in there as well. Now, I like that. I was very tempted to put in Walcott into my team. I have gone with KDB. I didn't have him last time or game week 8, but now I brought him in. And Theo, for me, is a very good shout because as Wenger's actually come out and said that he's going to be pretty much ready to play central striker now. So, yeah, leading the line, Theo. Very nice one to have in FPL because he's down as a midfielder. So, obviously, he gets you more points. Now, the 2 weak links, I have to say, in Mark's team must be the West Brom. Obviously, I'm joking because I'm a Villa fan. I wouldn't have any West Brom players in my team, but yeah, home to Sunderland, then that's probably nailed on clean sheet points. So I would expect quite a big return actually from Mark's team. So yeah, thanks a lot for tweeting me that as well. Guys, I am keeping a close eye on Twitter at the moment, so you can tweet me your teams. I will try to feature them at some point during this next, how long have we got? Half an hour before the deadline approaches. And also, I wanted to welcome these guys who are going to be joining my league. So as I said at the start of the stream, there are what is it now, over 600, nearly 650, I think, which is awesome. So yeah, I'm really glad to see more people sign up. I have got a link in the description actually for this video, should be. So you can actually then, if you're not in my league, you can come aboard and join in. And basically your team could then possibly feature on one of my YouTube videos or in a live stream. So yeah, that's kind of what my goal is actually for having you guys on board, is to then feature as many teams as I can and get the discussion going, because I'll be honest, I'm not the expert on FPL, but I do like seeing everyone's teams, and I do get a lot of tips as well, which is pretty good. And hopefully then it actually helps other people who are maybe undecided with their teams as well. So yeah, obviously going ahead to the fixtures. So yeah, coming up with Spurs-Liverpool is the first game, obviously. So that's not too far away now. We'll actually get the lineups. I'll try and stick around after the deadline, so then maybe talk about the lineups as well for this game. Now I only have one Spurs player, actually Carl Walker, in my team, so I'm hoping for a clean sheet for Spurs. But obviously with Klopp coming on board, then Liverpool might be with a bit of a point to prove, and it might go against me. Liverpool might score, so yeah, we'll see. And then for me, the Chelsea-Villa game is the one that I'm obviously going to keep my eye on. With being a Villa fan, it's kind of hard at the moment, and Chelsea, they're due a big win, I think, and that's kind of another teaser as to who I'm going for as triple captain for me. But yeah, I won't go through all of these games now, because basically I've done that in my preview video. So if you want to see that, then you can obviously go and watch that video as well. It's up on my channel. So yeah, as I always do, guys, I am keeping an eye on the live chat as well. So if you can see that, obviously feel free to leave your comments and questions in there. I'll try to get as many questions as I can. But maybe if you can just kind of, maybe just discuss things between yourselves as well, that might actually help me, because there is quite a lot going on behind the scenes of a live stream. But yeah, it's all good fun. So yeah, just to basically mix things up, so it's not just the screenshot of the fixtures. Then you do actually know that I am here and this is live. So we've got, what is it now, 24 minutes to the deadline. So yeah, I'm going to reveal my team shortly, my triple captain actually. People should have seen my team in the last video that I posted, but I did try to be a bit sneaky. I tried to hide away the triple captain choice. But yeah, as I said, I did actually make an error on the editing, and I did reveal the triple captain in my last video. So yeah, if you haven't seen that, then stick around, because I'll reveal it and my lineup in a second. Yeah, hopefully it goes a little bit better next time when I've got something to kind of hide. Anyway, as I always say, guys, then yeah, feel free to tweet me your teams. I will try to get to as many as I can. So there is kind of, it takes a little bit of work to kind of keep crossing between pictures, my camera, and the live stream, but you don't need to worry about that. This is about talking about your teams. So I'll tell you what I will do is switch over to what I can see now on Twitter. So I've got this one from Fantasy Premier League, or Fantasy Premier. So yeah, I do fancy discussing your team, because that's the whole point of this channel. You've managed to make no transfers, so that is pretty impressive. Obviously, yeah, you may have struggled with not having Aguero last week, but now you've got Kane, who, for me, I think could do well. So yeah, I just want to double check something quickly, just to make sure that the sound is working all right. And guys, please update me on the live chat as well. Yeah, I can see that everything looks good on my side. So yeah, look what I'm dealing with here, guys. There's a fair bit going on. But anyway, yeah, nice team. I think De Bruyne as captain is a good one. The one I did talk about in my preview video is Sanchez. Now, I'm not 100% sure that he is going to return a lot of points this week. Now, yeah, I'll probably be proved wrong. But with the Champions League coming up, maybe that might be, Watford away might be the chance for Wenger to actually rest Sanchez. I know, apparently he's got a bit of a knock maybe after the international games. So yeah, I'm just a little bit wary of Sanchez this week. I expect I'll be proved wrong, but yeah, that's just the one thing for me. I like Kabay. I said that again in my preview that I kind of want him in my team at some point this season. If he carries on the way he's going and he's such a cheap midfielder, then yeah, that looks pretty good. And now I also have Martial. I don't have Depay, Memphis. I don't have him in my team. I've gone for Mata, so I don't know if that who's got that right. We'll obviously see. But a big one for me this week, I think nailed on clean sheet is Chelsea, unfortunately. So yeah, I like that. I've gone for Azpilicueta in my team. So yeah, it does pain me to say that you are going to be getting clean sheet points, I expect, with the West Brom and the Chelsea in there. So yeah, being a Villa fan, obviously I want Villa to win and West Brom to lose, but in terms of if I'm being a realist, then yeah, you're going to be in some points there, I think. Cool. So yeah, big question actually. Yeah, will Mahrez start? I hope so. I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, again, just keeping an eye on the chat here, guys, as well. So yeah, I hope Mahrez does start and plays and does well, but I don't know. We'll see, I guess. We'll have to wait and find out. So yeah, guys, I am trying to get to everyone's teams. Now, I did also reveal that I am on Patreon as well. So guys, if you want to kind of support this endeavor that I'm doing, so the YouTube channel, then yeah, I put a link in the description so you can get more details on that. But for now, let's have a look at Jack's team. So gone for Costa captain, so that could be a pretty shrewd shout because, as I've said before, Chelsea are due to do pretty well and Villa are looking pretty bad at the moment. So yeah, I like that, and you'll see why in a second when I get to reveal my team. So we've got a few more coming in, so this is really good, guys. I'm keeping an eye on my Twitter stream, obviously, and I will try to feature as many as I can. I'll be revealing my triple captain, when we've got, 5 minutes to go maybe? So yeah, we still got quite a while, 15 minutes until I reveal mine. But yeah, here's Aaron's team. I know Aaron's I think he's actually on the live chat as well. So guys, if you've got any suggestions for Aaron's team, then you can actually talk to him on the live chat. I think he's still in here. Yeah, Aaron's still involved. So yeah, feel free to leave your feedback for Aaron's team in the live chat. Again, my big concern would be about Sanchez. So yeah, unlucky with the bench as well. I know obviously a lot of people will have the big red boxes in there against their players, but that's just the fun and games of the international break. So yeah, good luck for the game week, and obviously thanks a lot for the tweet and for continuing to watch and also being on board on the chat. I am just keeping an eye. Any questions can come in, then I will kind of switch over to here as well so you can see. But yeah, moving on. Dave's team, nice, playing a chip. So I'm playing my triple captain this week and Dave's going for all-out attack. I guess, yeah, that makes sense when you've got kind of injuries as well. Now I can't see if you've brought anyone in or if you've taken any hits, but going for Pella captain is looking pretty solid because obviously there was the big, it wasn't that big, but I kept on hearing that Pella only scores at St. Mary's. Well, he turned that around last week, game week 8. So yeah, now he could be in for some even bigger points than he's bringing in already. So yeah, pretty decent shout for captaincy. And yeah, you've got a decent enough midfield there, and obviously with the all-out attack chip. So yeah, interesting, guys. I've got a few thoughts about these chips. Now, I guess most people are saying wait for double game weeks. Well, I've got a point about the triple captain, which I'll get to when I reveal my team, but that won't be for another few minutes. So yeah, stick around if you want. I'll be getting to my team and also discuss about the chips. So interestingly, Dave is going for all-out attack this week, which might just be a hangover due to the international break and the injuries that you've got there. So I don't know, Dave, if you're on the chat, then maybe you can help explain why you've gone for the all-out attack chip. It's quite interesting to see that and get your thoughts behind it. Now, FPL Man, thanks a lot again for your tweet. Going for 3 City players. Hopefully you've got 3 City players that actually start. That would be nice. And going for the Bonnie captaincy pick. So he's not been... I don't know how much he's figured so far this season. It's not a lot. But yeah, if he does come into the lineup, then you would assume that if City do score, then Bonnie's going to be either involved or on the score sheet, right? So, yeah, shrewd enough. And again, the question mark for me, anyway, is over Sanchez. I don't know if anyone agrees. Yeah, probably not. But I guess a lot of people will have Sanchez because he's in such good form. But I just have some doubts. So he's not in my team. But yeah, I'll probably not do so well with that, or that might bite me in the arse if I don't have Sanchez. Anyway, Fantasy Eagles, opinions on stream. Bella. So I know Fantasy Eagles got in touch last week, and I did lord up his choice of having Eriksen, and it seemed to pay off quite nicely for him when he got the 2 goals. So yeah, I really like Christian Eriksen, not because I live in Denmark, but because he's a really good player. And yeah, I guess, so you're struggling there with some injuries. And we were struggling with a West Brom defender, so yeah. But De Bruyne captain, I think, is a very decent shout because pretty much he's going to be instrumental now for City without having Silva and Aguero. Then De Bruyne is probably going to be amongst it. So yeah, I like that. And yeah, I've nothing really else to add, but just good luck. And yeah, thanks a lot for the tweet as well. So just keeping a close eye on the time. So we've still got 15 minutes before the deadline, so no rush. So feel free to guys to keep on tweeting me your teams. I will switch over to the live chat as well, so if I can see any questions coming my way, I'll try and do that. I'll try and address those if I can. Okay, so yeah, actually Dave has been in touch and had to make 2 changes. Didn't want to take more of a hit. I was on the bench and versus Stoke. I think he's likely for a goal. So yeah, that explains why Dave is going for the all-out attack, as I kind of maybe guessed it was about the injuries or maybe the changes that you've made already. But yeah, nice, interesting one. And please, guys, continue in the live chat as well. I will try to get to as many teams as I can. But yeah, it's all just fun and games, really. I think we've got, 15 minutes to the deadline. So yeah, this is now the time to make those last-minute switches. Disclaimer, if you do make any changes on the back of my advice, then you can't blame me because I don't necessarily know what I'm doing. I mean, you can see my team in a second. I'm ranked in the top, I think I'm 690,000 at the moment. So yeah, nothing special. But yeah, just this is it. This is a place to talk about a team, and I've almost skipped over Timmy C's team. But yeah, I just wanted to say that this is all about just talking about fantasy football. So yeah, here you are, Timmy C, your team. Again, going for Pella, captain, which I like. And I don't see any reason why you shouldn't do that because, yeah, he should do pretty well. And I also like having Barkley in there as well. I think he could do very well today. So yeah, good luck with that team. I think that's pretty solid. And I haven't really got any advice to change. I don't know, guys, if anyone in the comments wants to add anything about this, then please go ahead. Okay, cool. So we've got more teams coming out. Awesome. Craig, yeah, I'll get to yours in a second. But first, Dominic's team. Interesting choice of captain, going for Payet. I don't know. Go for Dimitri as captain. Interestingly, got Özil as well. Yeah, that's not a bad team. I am expecting Hazard to do very well, actually, today. I mean, it's about time. And with Villa at home, then, as I've said earlier in this stream, then Chelsea are probably going to annihilate Villa today, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't want it to happen, but again, looking at the realistic option, then yeah, Chelsea are going to be pretty good. But yeah, good luck with that team. Looks pretty decent to me. And Craig, who I think is actually a bit of a musical guy, so maybe I need to get him involved on the stream and give us some music while we're doing this. But anyway, he's playing the all-out attack chip as well. And I guess, yeah, again, it's going to be down to injuries and, yeah, the desire to get these 5 in midfield and the 3 strikers. Yeah, it makes sense, I think. Again, guys, if you've got any thoughts on chips and all-out attack, because, I mean, I don't think all-out attack is all that good. It doesn't make a whole lot of difference, really. I mean, obviously, in weeks like this, when you're struggling, you've got defenders on the bench who are injured, who are not going to feature, then it makes sense to play the chip. But yeah, saving this one for a double game week, I don't see the benefit. I mean, yeah, maybe Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, guys, maybe that's again another one to discuss in the comments because it's quite a big one, quite a big contentious point for this season anyway, because it's the first time we've actually all had the option to do this stuff. So for me, yeah, it's not that special. So that's what I mean. Well, it's special enough to play now. I don't think it's worth saving up for anything special. If you've got this kind of situation where you've got injuries, then it all makes sense. So yeah, good luck to Craig, and thanks for tweeting me the team. Now we're getting to a few more. So cool. Again, Captain De Bruyne. Yeah, however you pronounce it. I think yeah, again with City's injuries, then that looks very good to me. And I guess the question mark is over Mahrez. Will he play? I think the news, yeah, they're reporting that he should play. Right, I'm hoping anyway because I've got him in my team, which again I'll get to eventually. So just a quick update on the chat. See if there's anyone. If anyone's got actually any questions for me. So there you go. Dave is asking what I think about Ultimate Fantasy League. So I'm not playing it, and my thoughts are that it seems to be a little bit too much work because I know that you can do stuff like, what is it? You can change a captain halfway through a game week and things like that, or you need a really big squad and homegrown players. And I mean, if I was into kind of Championship Manager and all that kind of stuff, then maybe that's something to consider. But for me, I'm happy enough with this. I mean, this game is hard enough on its own. So yeah, I'm not worried too much about the ultimate version. Not yet, anyway. I mean, yeah, maybe that'll change for next season. I could give it a go and talk it through and do videos on it and stuff. But this is keeping me busy enough right now. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing the ultimate game. But yeah, again, if you're doing that, let me know in the comments. That'd be quite interesting to see how many of you are actually getting involved on. I think is it a paid version as well? So you have to actually pay to play it. I don't know, but it's interesting anyway when they kind of talked about it. But I'm just going to stick with the free one for now. Cool. So I know, Matthew, you've been in touch quite a lot on my Twitter stream. I've seen this team a few times. So yeah, here you are. Interestingly, we can't see the bench, but yeah, having Sanchez captain for me is maybe a risk just because, I mean, he might play, he might get benched, and if he does play, I'm thinking he might get taken off early just because he's been very busy in the international break, and Arsenal have got Champions League coming up. So for me, that's my reason as to why Sanchez maybe is a bit of a doubt or a question mark hanging over him this week. But if he does play, if he scores another hat-trick, then yeah, very good captain pick. Heart at the back, very nice. As for Azpilicueta, for me, he's in my team as well, so I like that. I hope he actually fails. I hope Villa do score, but I don't think it's going to happen. Anyway, yeah, thanks a lot, Matthew, and yeah, carry on supporting me as well. It's really good to see. Getting to a few more teams. So another one, interestingly, playing the all-out attack chip. So yeah, there's a few of you. That's 3 now playing this, using this tactic. Again, it might be down to injuries or players not actually going to be involved. So yeah, probably good shout to use that chip for that kind of situation. And you've even had an 8-point hit as well. So yeah, unlucky. I've done the same this week. So yeah, we'll see if that pays off. And Captain Özil, again, this one could be a very shrewd shout if Sanchez is dropped or benched or rested. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. And good luck and thanks for your entry. Thomas as well. I know you're active on the live stream, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And again, guys, if you've got any kind of feedback for anyone's teams, then please do talk about it in the chat. This is kind of what the whole point of this live stream and this channel is all about. It is giving you guys a chance to talk things through if you've got any doubts or if anyone's kind of in the know even knows what kind of about like team news and things like that, then yeah, this is like the place to talk about it basically and hopefully get some advice and obviously try and enjoy this game as much as possible because ultimately it is just a game. I know that might have been heard before when people talk about football, oh, it's just a game. Well, this one is literally just a game. So literally try and have as much fun with it as possible. That's my best advice. But But anyway, here we go for Thomas's team. Looks like maybe you're thinking about taking the hit, or I don't know if you have done already. But I did actually see this. Yeah, I remember seeing this during the week, and obviously, yeah, with the 2 defenders. So taking a point hit for a couple of defenders. I don't know if you have the all-out attack chip available, but maybe it's worth thinking about, yeah, not taking so much of a hit for defenders when you do have the option of playing your full, 8 attacking options. But yeah, Company coming back after, Company coming back should be pretty good for City, because I don't see Bournemouth doing well at the Etihad, but yeah, who knows? And I like Vardy as well, obviously, because he is in my team, which I will get to in, we've got now only a couple, 5 minutes left till the deadline, so I think it might nearly be time to do my team. But I'll get through these 8 notifications, see how many teams I can get to, and then I'll reveal my triple captain. So if anyone, as I said before when I started this stream, if anyone watched my preview video on my channel, then you may have actually seen a sneak peek at my triple captain, because I made an error in the edit. But anyway, so yeah, Tien's team, thanks for getting in touch, thanks for the tweet. And De Bruyne captain, I like. Your question is about playing the all-out attack chip with adding in Memphis. Now, yeah, why not? I mean, Francis away at City, this could be a dangerous one, because City could be, they could get a lot of goals today. So that would be that's probably what I would do. If you really want Memphis to play, then I'd swap him out for Francis and play the all-out attack chip. And it looks like a lot of other people are playing that chip this week because of the injuries and stuff. So yeah, I'd be happy to do that. But again, guys, it's up to you. Okay, so these are the last few teams I'm going to show right now. And then I'll be revealing my full team, and then I'll be talking about why I've gone for my triple captain. But anyway, PAF, thanks a lot. Big player wish list, but went for none this week. Interestingly, a lot of people that would have been hard to do, hard to resist making any transfers. So yeah, fair play. And that looks like a very good team to me. So you've got the strong City backline, De Bruyne captain, I like. Özil as well, like I mentioned, if Sanchez is rested, then that's a great option. Really like Ross Barkley, hoping Mahrez plays, and that front line looks good because I've got Martial as well. And you've even got the interest there on the Monday night game, which for me is probably going to be pretty dull. But yeah, so that looks very strong. And you've even got Pedro sat there on the bench, which is interesting. I don't know about Pedro if he's going to be playing this week, but against Villa at home, then maybe he's the one to be looking out for as well. So yeah, then maybe the Mahrez switch there might be the one to consider, but otherwise that looks pretty strong to me. So yeah, I'll be happy with that. Okay, Tim's team as well. Is it good? Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, Yaya coming back as well. I like that. I haven't seen many teams with Yaya Toure in yet. So again, possible even differential now, because people have been quick to get him out of a team, and then now he's coming back. So, and Bonnie captain, again, an interesting one. For me, yeah, it's all about Rudy. I like that. Again, the big differential. So Villa could spring a surprise. I'm hoping they do, because I'm a Villa fan, but for my fantasy team, I'm hoping they don't, which you'll see in a second. All right, so I think we've got I can just show you these very quickly. FPL Juniors team going for Pella captain, and Sanchez as well. Again, question mark on that. Taking a 4-point hit. And also Hovard from Scandinavia by the looks of things. And yeah, being a Liverpool fan, obviously. And De Bruyne captain, which I like. Question mark over Coutinho and Sturridge. Yeah, solid enough. With a new manager, see how that goes. But anyway, right. Thanks a lot again. Sorry. Thanks for tweeting me that. And hopefully you hope you do well anyway. But I just need to get to my triple captain choice quickly, because we've got 2 minutes to the deadline. So, I mean, a lot of you have kind of already seen this, I think, from my preview video, but I am going Diego Costa as my triple captain this week. So, yeah, I know a lot of people will turn around and say you should have saved that for the double game weeks. And my thought on this is, well, I want Villa to win. So if my fantasy team fails, that means that Villa have done all right, and that is fine by me. So as I say in every video, you don't have to take this too seriously. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going for Costa. And another thing about waiting for double game weeks, you're still playing the lottery of that player still has to perform in both games for you to make that benefit, which is difficult sometimes. And yeah, I mean, if you had triple captain Aguero last week, is anyone ever going to score 5 goals in 2 games? Obviously, Sanchez did, but that's very rare. So maybe it's time to use a triple captain on when you've got this one team that is looking to fire on all cylinders again. They've got a really nice fixture at home to a team that you support, that you actually want to win. So basically, for me, this is why I've gone for Costa. It's going to be win-win. If Costa does well, then my fantasy team succeeds. If he fails, well, that means Villa must have done something right. So that is explaining my choice. And I've also got De Bruyne in, and Azpilicueta were the transfers. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the live chat about my team. I'll be interested to see how people receive that. I know it kind of got, people kind of could have seen that already in my last video. If you were kind of shrewd enough to look at when I made the error in the editing. But that's it, guys. It's deadline is up. So yeah, that was it. My triple captain is Diego Costa, and I've got some, I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. I wanna have fun with this, and I'm not taking it that seriously. But yeah, please do let me know what you think about me putting Diego Costa as triple captain. It probably will bite me in the arse. It probably will end up with him being sent off. I'll get -6, and yeah, that would be a fail. But if it happens that he ends up scoring 4 goals, then that would be pretty nice. And that will then, I reckon, actually be better than saving it for a double game week when you're still not sure about a player scoring a lot of goals. So yeah, that was it. That was my team. And that's who I'm going for anyway. And we'll see how that works out. Yeah, again, guys, please let me know your feedback on my team at least, and also if you enjoyed the live stream. So hopefully this is pretty fun, and hopefully then we get to do this a little bit more often, and maybe throughout the season as well, do these kind of videos ahead of the game week. So you can't actually see really my team there, not so well. But anyway, so you now know my triple captain, I'm playing it, I'm locked in, it's Diego Costa, as a lot of people predicted and would have seen in the in my last video. So by accident, I actually revealed it quite early. But anyway, so it looks like we're actually getting some of the team news in now as well. So I will stick around and just discuss some of that. So I am kind of looking on Twitter for that team news. So also on the live chat, people are saying no Sturridge, or is that just a trolling effort? Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, it looks like that is the news. Sturridge has been ruled out after picking up a knee injury. Ooh, they kept that quiet, didn't they? Interesting. All right, so yeah, I can just switch over to show you what I'm looking at. So yeah, we've got some confirmed 11s as well. So Ericsson starts. So Fantasy Eagles, you'll be happy with that. Chadley is out of my team. I took him out because I wanted De Bruyne. And I've got Kyle Walker in there as well. So happy days. He starts, and without Sturridge, then maybe that's a good thing for me. Hopefully get a clean sheet. That'd be nice. Now I did actually give Premier Injuries a shout out in one of my other videos as a really good account to follow. So again, if you are on Twitter, guys, then this is an account to keep in mind when you're kind of thinking about injury news and things like that. They actually are pretty decent, and they're pretty up to the minute. So it looks like this announcement about Sturridge was only just revealed. So very sneaky on Klopp's part for us fantasy managers. And it just kind of helps me actually, because it means that I was right in not having Sturridge in my team. So yeah, interesting one. So yeah, always a pleasure. So thanks, Mark, for the feedback. Klopp anti-English, debatable if Sturridge is English. Sturridge is injured. Okay, cool. So yeah, guys, keep on the live chat. That's really good. And I might as well carry on talking about the tweets coming in. So that is really big news, actually, about Sturridge. Yeah, surprising one, I guess. Um, yeah, I don't know if has anyone actually got Sturridge in their team. Who have you got to replace him with now? Who you want him to perform? Yeah, unlucky. I think this sums it up actually very nicely. Fantasy Premier. Yeah, I might actually have to retweet this one because yeah, if you transferred out Aguero for Sturridge, you're not having the best of days. Unlucky guys. Yeah, not much more to add on that one. Okay, cool. So I mean, we're now past the deadline. So I guess for me now, the only thing is that I want Costa to play. So yeah, that could actually again turn around and bite me in the arse. But just a reminder that I am playing my triple captain. That's now locked in, and wish me luck, I guess. Again, I'm just having a look through the live chat to see if anyone's actually commented on my triple captain choice. It looks like not too many actually. About so no. Interestingly enough, I know there. I mean, when I posted it, a lot of people were saying that I should be saving that chip, but I think I've kind of explained my reasons for doing it. Hopefully, it means that either Villa do well, or it's the best time to do it. Really, I think Chelsea at home. Then, yeah, we'll see. Okay, so I'm running out of now things to talk about because I've discussed my triple captain choice. I think I've got it out there that my reasoning, and hopefully it makes sense. But I can stick around as well, guys, if you want to carry on with just talking about fantasy football, or if you want to even tweet me your teams. So I am keeping an eye on the FFM Live hashtag, which I'm hoping to keep on doing throughout the season. My goal for this YouTube channel was to do at least one video every week. Well, I've kind of done, I think I've done over 30 videos now on this channel. And so, yeah, that's a little bit more than one a week. But yeah, it's really good fun. And hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. So I really appreciate, again, all the feedback I've had has been positive, which is awesome. And I know this is a little bit different to most people. Or a different way to kind of present teams, right? I don't see anyone or any other people really using live streaming to talk about fantasy football. So I'm happy with carrying on doing this. And maybe if anyone else wants to get involved, maybe even have other people join me on the stream and things like that, then that could happen down the line. Yeah, so this I think is going to be it. Guys, again, if you want to tweet me your teams, I can still show them. I'm not sure if I got to everyone. But interestingly, I've just been sent another one actually for, if I can just get to that one. So there we go. Another one with all-out attack chip being played because of the awful bench. Well, you say awful. I mean, you've got a Villa player in there. It's not that bad. But yeah, Gomez target not playing probably. And Sanchez captain again. Might prove me wrong, but for me, I'm not 100% convinced by that. I would rather have Costa as captain this week because, yeah, I am going all guns blazing for me and going for triple captain. And again, I guess just prove that this is live. So, yeah, I mean, it should be obvious because I'm doing the live tweets. But, yeah, the game is being updated, so I can't even show you my final team now. But, yeah, we might as well just go over the fixtures a little bit again, if I could. All right, so yeah, let's forget that because the site doesn't like it at the moment. Everyone's maybe checking their teams, but I can show you me and my team. Maybe not the best. Let's just bring up the fixtures again. So there we go. So there's the fixtures, guys. So yeah, big week ahead. Hoping for a lot of points, I guess. Hang on, let's have a look. Mark, why not show my team on the live chat? So yeah, Mark, I did actually show your team earlier, and I can do it again because, I mean, I think Mark has earned it because this is the team that is currently top of my league. So just to give you a quick reminder, Lord of the Ings, again, I said at the start of the stream, Mark, I think you may have actually jinxed Danny Ings with that name, but never mind. Obviously on 500 points already is awesome, and this is the team that he's taken into game week 9. So going Pella captain, which I like, and brought in Bonnie. Yeah, very nice. And De Bruyne as well should be in some decent points, I think. And there you go. So yeah, I've already showed this team once in the stream. So again, guys, sorry if you're watching the recording of this, you would have already seen this team once. But I thought, yeah, it's fair enough because you are top of the league. So yeah, fair play. But also you've now got, so more people know about your team. So interestingly, they can kind of, take that on board and maybe then even borrow some of the transfers for next week. Interestingly enough, they could do that. And I want to see as well how these guys get on, because these are some of the new players to my league this week. So they'll be added obviously after this game week is done and dusted. So I can't actually see at the moment how many points any of these guys are on. So I think Tom Campbell, if this is the guy that's been tweeting me, then welcome aboard to the league. And hopefully we'll be able to feature maybe some of these teams in future live streams or future videos. So welcome aboard. And again, guys, if no one's actually, if you're on this stream and you've not joined my league yet, then look in the description. There should be a link to join up. Welcome aboard, guys. And again, that's it. Deadline has passed, so we're now 10 minutes over. I don't think the site's updated yet because, well, it always takes a while, right? No worries, Mark. You missed it last time or first time, it's fine. But yeah, guys, if you've got any feedback for maybe even the format of this live stream, if you want to see more, something different, I think for me this is the best way to basically get you all involved and talk about fantasy football before the deadline, because this is when everyone's thinking about it. It's like making the last minute changes, last minute adjustments, and we can basically help each other out with any kind of advice and that sort of thing. So as always, all feedback welcome. So you can either comment in the live chat, or if you're watching the recording, then you can comment below the video. And I do watch I read all of the comments, and hopefully I'll try to respond to all of them as well. Now with the live stream, it's a little bit harder. I can't kind of manage everything at once, but I will kind of feedback any questions that you have. Like Lockie Dunn has asked actually in the live chat, so if we join, will points carry over? Yes, they will. Everyone who joins the league, if you've started from game week 1, well, basically all your points will be coming over. So I think people who maybe are doing quite well actually use this tactic. They might find a league that is offering cash prizes and then they join up later on. That's what happens for some people that I've seen in the past anyway. Guys, feel free to join my league. As more the merrier for me. So yeah, Thomas, you're saying don't let people join. Well, it's my league. I want as many people in there as possible. And I want this to be seen by everyone as well, and basically just talk about fantasy football and have a laugh with it, because ultimately I'm not taking it that seriously. I'm trying to have fun with this. So yeah, that like this sort of thing, playing around with live streaming and my team, obviously playing my triple captain. So for anyone who's late to the stream and missed it, it is Diego Costa for me. But yeah, this is all about just having a laugh really and seeing what happens. So yeah, I've again appreciate all the feedback, and if you do want to support me as well with the channel, then there is an option to do that now it's actually in the description. There's a link to it. I won't talk about it too much, but yeah, you can go and help me out if you want. So yeah, that's really good. And I'm kind of running out of things to talk about now because I've got my team revealed. My triple captain Chip is active, and that's pretty much it. I wanted to give shout out to as many teams as possible, and talk about my decision to do this triple captain and keep you guys kind of hopefully entertained at least, and hopefully informed. And maybe if you've kind of made a decision to make a transfer on the back of this stream, then let me know. Tweet me at JoeRyan365 I think I put the link in the description as well if you haven't followed me already. Okay, so that, just looking at the description now, the link's wrong, but never mind. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's live stream anyway. I won't be sticking around to talk about the game while they're happening because, yeah, I've kind of got other things to do, but this is good fun and hopefully you guys are kind of enjoying this kind of thing and we'll do more of it hopefully next week or in future as well. And I think it's a nice way to review as well, review the game week, so it's not just my videos where I put up stupid pictures. It can be more like this, more interactive at least, so I actually have a live stream where you can talk to me, you can talk to others, and yeah, again, let's have fun with this. For now, I will stick around actually on the chat, but maybe just turn the stream off, but you can actually still chat with me if you've got any more questions. And if you've got any questions just for me in general, then just tweet me at JoeRyan365 or put it in the live chat. And yeah, that's it for this week's edition of FFM Live. I again hope you enjoyed it, but good luck to everyone for game week 9 and wish me luck with my triple captain because this is going to be interesting. Thanks a lot, guys. I will speak to you all soon.